Hello, welcome back to Natty Void Nation. We're watching episode 4 of Hell Paradise Season 2. Last episode, we learned a bit more about the mystery of the island, how it was used for experiment. Like 1,000 years ago, I forgot the name, but a person came to this island to experiment with the elixir of life to create it. May and I think the Bubblehead god name is Ren, or they both were the first two pupils of that man, and they were the first experiment. But May was incapable of using Tao efficiently, as when she keeps using Tao, she gets she turns more and more into a tree. And we found out that people of this island turned into trees because they were inefficient in using Tao. That's why the tree man was a tree because his body couldn't control Tao, and he became a tree man alongside his wife and daughter also died and turned into trees. And he was gonna die, but May escapes, tries to escape the island, escapes. I think his name is Ren, the Bubblehead god, tries to escape him and meets up with the tree man. And the tree man sort of looks after May because May reminds him of his daughter that he lost, which is really fun to know about. Additionally, because May was turning into a tree in the moment, the tree man sacrificed his life to heal May, which restored her to her child form, but also meant that the tree man died in order to save May, which is a good way for the tree man to go out. We also got Tomo asking the guy with one hand to train him because he wants to fight alongside his brother instead of always being protected by his brother. And then the last thing that happened on the island was the reinforcement game, and Mai said they're incredibly strong. So I hope we get to see the reinforcements fight in this episode and see how strong they are. But yeah, that basically what happened in the last time. We got a better understanding of Tao. We got a better understanding of the mystery of the island. And then the reinforcements have arrived to provide the assistance. Hopefully we get to see a lot of the reinforcement in fights and see how strong they are compared to the gods of this island. But with that being said, let's watch episode 4 of Hell's Paradise Season 2. 山田左衛門主元含めた4名と岩学で衆の精鋭4名その部下含め50名余りの先発組にとってはまさに宝船じゃ。I really want to see them in action. ご心配なおります。そこの若氏は山田朝右衛門清満。弱いが見たのゆえに代はありませんが。Damn, this guy's gonna be a beast then. If he's young yet. Oh, so the only reason that unranked is because age and one is a female. Damn, I love this kid. Okay, this kid's now a bit going too far. I want to see her in action. I wonder how strong the ninjas are to the samurais.
ここはどこの細道じゃ天神様の
What the? But why?
忍びには個々の志や心があります。
That was messed up but dope.
どうかご信頼ください。もうよい、全員戻れ。ためだけに使え。
いいの主人さん、あんな奴ら信じて。
最初から信用などしていない。ラッパなど罪人と変わらん。戦略は俺たちで探せばいい。
I hope we get samurai versus ninjas. No, no, this guy needs to. Nah, man. This guy is going too far.
シ君なら資材人も統率できるでしょう。その資源ってやつは味方になるか。
Yeah, no, he's trying to kill all criminals.
実戦剣術も一流です。
一流認識できているはず。共に稽古する中で私の持つ感覚にも気づいたのだ。
Yeah, if this guy is saying he has Tao, then I believe him.
何と名付けたの彼だ。イスズ獅子狩りには使わない。
He's gonna beat this guy with his That's amazing. This guy is cool. I like this guy.
そんなに強いというわけでは。ただ少し厳しすぎるところが。
Maybe Shugen will have to learn to accept these criminals. Maybe that's his arc. This guy beat all of those creatures with just his hands. He's dope. Nah, I wouldn't watch.
子供の頃のハゲンドのおかげで。
どうかさぎりにもダインをお許しください。彼女の素晴らしい技前を認めないなら、私も自らのダインを誇れません。
That makes sense why C's one female didn't get ranked, but Sakura did. Maybe we can convince him to keep the criminals alive.
先へ急ぎますよ。インヘリ組20名とその一家だ。彼らの親族、老いた両親、
Damn.
幼い子供まで合わせて100名以上。その方は家族へ受け継がれてしまうだろう。悪因は個人の心のみならず、そういった環境より生じるからだ。
Okay, yeah, so this guy goes too far. Murdering children is a bit too far.
ナワのこと。ナワ、シュゲ。幼くして親を殺されたお前が何の因果かここに引き取られる。お試し模様はきっとお前には辛い。
This man I thought he was gonna be a big deal. Dies in like episode 2.
まだ捕まっていない。
何度でも私のといつか美しい波紋ができるよ。楽しみだ。
This guy is gonna go on a killing spree.
辛いけど進みましょう。
腹の内がまるで読め。帰りてえ。だが浅い者がしのくんがこの危険な島はこう継ぐ。隙を見て
I really want to see the ninjas versus samurais.
この程度の島で死にはしない。生かして捕まえろ。しゃべるべしか。しゃべれんなら話し合おうぜ。私にその権限はない。天仙様にお伺いを立てる。
Yeah, that's not gonna work.
おい、主元さんが取り合い中だろうが。
Let's see how strong these guys are.
重心を崩した。
They're honestly nice teamwork.
まだまだいるよ Q ちゃん。
爆霊組、義士不動組、行け。個々の力は山田様にはかなわぬでしょうが、忍びは全体、複数でことをなすもの。個の力は神聖、数の力に。
That's an awesome
い
shot.
かなる英雄も数にはかないません。
Bro is mourning while his team would kill everyone. That's aura family. That's aura family.
化け物ども。
He's gonna make it painful.
この島にいる生き物すべて皆殺しにしてやる。なるべく苦しませて。お前たちの再生能力にも限界があるのだな。トライ。あなたはただ帰りたいだけでしょ。実家殿、今も刀を抜きませんでしたね。抜けないんだ。知ってるだよ。
How strong is this Babblehead? Chika Dono?
ついてシュレイさん。
Considering he hasn't drawn his blade. I wonder if he's the strongest in the group. He looks the
すみま
strongest.
せんでした。
時間が経つほどややこしくなる。
ここから先は二手に分かれた方がいいと。
二手。
戦略を取りに行く班と脱出経路を確保する班だ。
Yeah, I do like that.
じゃあ私絶対脱出班。
脱出経路確保班だ。目に聞いた経路。この法則からは逃れられない。
Okay.
必ず奴らにも通用する。
話にあんの。通用するってどこまで？こっちが死なない保証はあんの？
Well, no, but it's better than nothing.
いっそこのまま島を出て姿をくらますのが現実。
だからどう行動するかは個人で決めた方がいい。共に行く者は洞窟に来てくれ。単独行動を選んでも構わない。
Well, I assume that girl is gonna come with him because she calls him master.
なんかもっともう少し悩んだ方がいいんじゃないか。
Literally everyone came with him.
私は私が帰れるどこまで見届ける。っていうか、俺と別れる気かよ、先生。
そういうつもりじゃなかったんだが。
分かってるけど。千やプレトも無罪は一人だけどね。
帰りの船で奪い合うんだね。全員で脱出しよう。状況が混迷した今この時こそが最大にして最後の好機。
Oh, that feels like it's coming to an end. Let's see, end credit scene. No. So, that was episode 4 of House Paradise. We basically got to see a bit of the reinforcement at Shukan, I think his name is, the black hat samurai, the game. He's pretty badass and cool. Chikadono, or Gigando, the purple hat lazy samurai. He also seems very powerful, but he seems like he doesn't want to fight. So when he fights, I think it's gonna be amazing. But yeah, the black hat samurai, Sigan, I think his name is. He is like, he has a lot of connection with a lot of the samurais that have died or that have, who are still on the island, and they like taught them a lot of things. But he is a very extremist, like, he's basically like Pain in Naruto, where like, he's like, assassinates everything, like, killing the family, the clan members, but he didn't just stop there. He went to the children, to the distant relative. He slaughtered all the innocent as well, just because they have the same name as the criminal, which is pretty cool but also pretty messed up. So like, he might be a problem, but I'm hoping Sekiguri can find a way to convince him to protect the criminals like Gabimaru and the rest of the criminals, because it seems to be the Sekiguri and the Black Hat Samurai Shiken? Apparently, those two have, basically those two had like a relationship. Like, the Black Hat Samurai literally is the reason that Sekiguri is able to become a ranked samurai, while it is stated that in the past, Sekiguri as a kid was kind of in love, or at least admired, the Black Hat Samurai, which, if she can play on that, we can have a very powerful group going to fight the elixir of life, plus finding a way for them to escape the island. But yeah, I'm just wondering if that's gonna be the case. We also know the ninjas are coming here to specifically kill Gabimaru, which would be cool to see, because I'm hoping we're gonna get the ninjas versus the samurai. I see who's stronger, because I want to see that fight happening, because the ninjas are very good at working together and taking stuff down, where samurais are very good at fighting one-on-one fights. So it'd be very cool to see the different fighting style fight each other. With that being said, basically the group now, Gabimaru's group, is basically gonna stick together and find the elixir of life and then find a way to get an escape route. We also know that the Tao has some weaknesses, so we can use the weaknesses to have advantages in a fight against the Tensei, which hopefully we get to see soon. But right now I kind of just want to focus on the reinforcements and see how strong they are compared to the Tensei, because the Black Hat Samurai seems super strong, so I'm wondering, is he good enough to fight the god of this island, or is he too weak for that? But with that being said, this was a great episode. I'm really excited for the next episode of House Paradise. And we sort of really got a good team of comrades forming in Gabimaru's group, with like all the criminals and samurais legit working together and not being against each other, even if like the criminals even like jokingly said, oh, only one of us get the burden, but they're like, oh, we'll fight on it on the boat. Like, it was like a joking thing to say, but like the fact that they're willing to stick together shows that they're building a camaraderie, and like by doing that they have a strong sense of teamwork, which I'm excited to see. Excited to see how the criminals and samurai relationship progresses and develops. With that being said, that's it for this episode. I look forward to next week, but see you guys next time. Bye.